hide.
Go to the bathroom.
Pretend that, yeah. It's scary.
But you guys had the cool job.
Fun in the trailer.
Trailer 5. Remember? When I
Trailer
got
5 was
the
the best. I worked there for 9 seasons, and every season I got moved to a different trailer. So we never got comfortable anywhere.
No.
And what was this, maybe like season 5? Season 4? We were in a trailer. It was called Trailer 5, and it was this gigantic trailer, and there were like 5 of us in there. And nobody came in, and we got to hang out and make jokes all day.
Just get
It was
drunk.
great.
Okay.
Oh, that was one time.
Speaking of getting good, I wasn't going to tell this story, but you said it, so it's all good. Well, because I was going to ask Nick, because you haven't worked in the film industry.
Nope.
No.
In any of your industries you've worked in before you started this, was there hazing involved?
Hazing?
Yeah, like if you were a new employee, was
No.
there like, okay. So at Hallmark, there's this thing called PA Nation. And so being a PA, it's like, it's for me, it's like thinking of football camp. Like, it's like, wow, I'm so glad I went to football camp, but I'd never go again. You know what I mean? It was like, you'd work 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. when it's 100 degrees outside. And it's an experience, right? But anyways, this thing called PA Nation, we'd go, and I didn't know you could drink at work.
Well, I mean, you can, but you do.
But the PAs, it was like a hazing stand.
Not allowed,
Yeah.
but
Next thing you know, we're all pretty drunk after the
Yeah.
show. The show's already shot, and we're cleaning up. And I just remember being in Brandon Jenner's trailer, just so drunk, just like singing and just having it. He wasn't there, but I was cleaning his trailer. But yeah, I just remember like, wow, I've never been drunk at work before. But it was a thing, I guess we did.
Yeah.
I little did you know about television.
But the one that I was going to tell is the fridge. Remember the fridge?
Yeah.
So,
I'll never forget that one.
So one day after work, this one's after work, not during working hours. So everyone, like Trailer 5 used to be the party trailer, so everyone would go there and have shots. So it was like, a lot of us, like pretty much the cool ones, right? We were just there having shots and just having a good time. And it was
One shot. A little backstory.
Yeah.
One of the assistants was like, hey, I stopped off at a gas station before work this morning and I bought all these shots. So there was enough for one for each of us. That was it. So it's like, all right, we'll have a shot after work, we'll hang out, we'll tell some jokes.
But then, at the end of the day, pretty much they kicked us out, remember? Susan came in, and there was like, oh, you guys can be drinking here, go outside. So then I was like, okay, well, so we had to start wrapping things up. And it was around the Christmas time.
And they're hustling us. They're like, you gotta go.
You gotta get out.
Get out, come on, go home.
Because we had to lock out and everything. So then, there was like a little Christmas tree that Christy had. Remember, like, she had a little Christmas tree, and then there was a power strip. It was connected to a power strip. And me, I was like, well, I'm just gonna turn off the light. And then turn on the thing, they turn on the Christmas tree, right? And then on Monday, that was a Friday, right?
That was a Friday night.
On Monday, came in, and we see at least Saul was actually like working as a PA, and he was just like trashing everything into. Putting everything into the trash because I unplugged the fridge and everything went bad on the fridge.
Oh no. Well,
And which, you know what, in fairness, you should not be plugging your fridges into power strips. They need to go directly into the wall. That is not safe. So really, this is not Walter's fault at all.
it's not Walter's fault.
Yeah, I was trying to save power, right?
He was trying to save power. He had safety in mind.
Yeah.
yeah. Well, that's funny because I just did that with Heartbridge. Yeah, I got here today and I was like, oh, the drinks are not cold because it was plugged into a power strip.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So we learned that lesson again.
There you
Years
go.
later.
Yeah. Knowledge is power and sharing is power.
So do you have a joke for us, Eddie?
You know what? I do.
Let's go.
Yeah,
Joke
I
time.
do.
Here we go.
This is the first joke I ever learned to tell when I was 4 years old. And that was about 50 years ago. So there's a blind guy walking down the street with his dog. What's that? I heard something.
You too?
No,
Okay.
The thing was the speaker.
Oh!
Because I saw.
Oh, that's
so
it.
I think
Yeah.
this thing is disconnected. Okay, sorry.
Okay, I'm not
Oh, we had
having
a
a
heckler in the
hallucination. So there's a blind guy walking with his dog down the street, and they get to intersection, and the traffic's coming, and the dog just sort of leads the guy into the street. You know, there's cars wailing on their horns, swerving. The guy almost gets killed. He runs back onto the side of the street, and he reaches in his pocket, pulls out a cookie, gives it to the dog. And a woman standing by says, "Wow, sir, I just have to say, I'm amazed your dog walked you into traffic, almost got you killed, and you gave him a cookie afterward. That's amazing. And he's like, oh no, I'm just trying to figure out where his head is so I can kick him in the ass.
Okay. I like it.
A little shorter this time.
I know, right? Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
I actually just remembered, I've seen you do stand-up comedy.
Yeah.
He
Where?
Like at the Improv in Hollywood.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
An
Yeah.
Improv, Comedy Store, a whole bunch of those places.
Those are good times.
It was a lot of fun.
Those are good
Thank
times.
you so much
Are you ever
for
gonna be
coming out
back?
to those shows?
Yeah.
I don't know. Never say never.
Okay.
I think about it. I always write material, but it's it's a tough racket to stand up.
Yeah, for sure.
It was awesome experience. Another tool for my toolkit as an actor, but right now I'm not focusing on that.
Okay. Okay. Well, what's next for you creatively?
Creatively, as an actor, always auditioning, all that stuff. But you have to do it yourself. So I'm working on a feature right now. I've been working on it for a while, get a little bit of writer's block. But yeah, I'm also taking a break from that, kicking around some like short stuff I can do in the meantime just to keep my creative muscles going. But yeah,
Good stuff, man. Keep spreading good.
keep trying.
Love it. Walter, what about you? You just finished up a feature, right?
Oh yeah, so
Congrats on
yeah,
that.
the first feature film working. I shot the whole thing. It was a pretty challenging thing to do because I have never done that before. I mean, it's only the short one, right? So trying to keep like the look consistent for all of it. I don't know if I ever achieved that. So we'll see when the first cut comes out.
Well,
But,
if not, it was a stylistic choice.
it was a choice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's artistic. Yeah, I think most of the time, like even like big DPs, like also like they continue like messing up the video because I mean it's hard to right match everything. So I think the colorists are the ones that save the day at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Because they can like just create the one look consistent for the whole thing and just make it happen. But yeah, it was pretty exciting. So pretty much the whole month of March was actually we shot everything.
Wow, exciting spring for Walter.
Yeah. Oh yes. Yeah, good things. And summer's gonna be good too.
Summer's gonna be crazy, guys.
Mhm.
But looking forward to creating with both of you in the very near future again.
Yes.
Thank you both for being. I mean, Walter, you do it every day. But Eddie, thank you. for being
Thank you,
here.
Eddie.
Thank
And
you
thank
so
you,
much
Walter,
for
for being in
having
the
me here.
States.
Hey, yeah, we're
Yeah.
back.
Pleasure with you. Yes.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll do it. All right, we're coming up to our last segment.
My girlfriend was telling me, oh yeah, you gotta flirt with your lips if you get a chance. But it didn't
Oh
come out.
no!
I
We
know.
can still do it. We're still live.
Just try-
Do a little point for her.
All right, my girlfriend, yeah, she's right over.
Good at it.
Hosanna, come on up. Katie and Coleman. Yeah.
Wait, for the outcome?
Yeah.
All right. Katie, take my seat.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Walter, where's Walter? Hey.
This is wild.
How are you feeling, Hosanna?
Extremely nervous.
You're gonna do great. Coleman, how are you feeling? Did you a curveball?
Yeah,
like
I
I did
didn't
in
know I was getting
pickleball
called
earlier,
up,
huh?
so, yeah. I saw you have a guitar here. Is that
Yeah, we're actually gonna be doing a little jam session. Here at Live on Set.
if you?
I'm your audience.
Okay, so I know this is the first time we've all been on set together, so let's just do a little icebreaker, right? We're gonna name brands of cars, and the first one that messes up has to chug the drink. All right? Toyota,
Yamaha,
Tesla,
BMW,
Mercedes,
Ford,
Mazda,
Lexus,
Chevrolet,
Dodge.
chug. Here we go. All right,
I'm too nervous to do this.
you got it. You got it. You want to play another round?
Do I have to not chug if we play another round?
Huh? Oh yeah, we can do
Double or
double or
nothing.
nothing. Double or nothing. I'm down with that.
but we should pick
I
something
think I'll
else.
just.
Yeah, that's what we have to do. It. We can't do it.
We can.
Hosanna, I'll let you pick. What is the category?
Ooh. Let's do cereals. Watch me mess up again.
Okay,
Cereals.
you start, and then it goes
Okay, Cheerios.
Fruit Loops,
Frosted Flakes,
Honey Nut Cheerios.
Oh no, Captain Crunch.
Reese's Puffs,
Honey Bunches of Oats,
Count Chocula. Got
Let's
him.
get this girl another White Claw. That's a dub. Right?
I don't even eat cereal. I shouldn't have done that.
Okay, so really excited to have you guys here. I've been trying to bait them to Spread Good HQ for a while now because Hosanna, actually, in this whole room, I've known her the longest. And yeah, we'll give it up for that. And then obviously we've gotten to know Coleman really well over the years, and we've had some good times.
Yeah.
Lots of them.
Yeah. So they're also celebrating 11 years of Powerful Pauses.
Yes.
Tell them what that is.
Yeah, a photography company. I started it in Hawaii way back in the day I started it before we moved to Hawaii, but it's taken off for a long time, which has been super fun. I just started off for just landscapes and kind of selling my work in coffee shops, and then went into portraits, senior portraits, and then turned into weddings and elopements and engagements and families, and now we have a whole crew that works together, and it's been super fun. So 11 years later, and I'm in San Diego, and it's still running in Hawaii, so it's kind of crazy, but it's been really fun.
Zanny was very generously using the word "we." I have absolutely nothing to do with the company whatsoever. So
You're a great
friends are-
assistant.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
assisted the photo shoot.
True.
Yeah, Hosanna actually shot our engagement photos. So all those beautiful photos you see all over our Instagram, that was Hosanna, and Coleman held a lot of bags.
Yeah.
trophy husband / personal assistant. So
Yeah, no, that's great. It's been fun times, and now we are wedding planning, and you guys were actually a big propeller to get us to Hawaii. So for those of you that don't know, we were supposed to get married in Cabo, and we put 3 months of money and time and planning into that. Didn't really work. If you want to know why, check out the podcast. Got a little clickbait in there. But then we called these two, and we're like, we're thinking about Hawaii. We don't know if it's crazy. And we booked the venue last week.
brr, 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 brr.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
How's wedding planning been for you?
It's been good. Just chipping away at it. There's still a lot to do.
Yeah? What's been your favorite part so far?
Well, we recently created Wedding Wednesday.
Another plug. Yeah, yeah.
So
It's on
every
YouTube.
Wednesday we have at least 1 hour committed to wedding planning. So that's my favorite part, is feeling like we're getting somewhere.
Yeah.
We have a plan.
For sure. 31 Wednesdays to go, by the way.
We just got your save the date, and their save the date photo was magnetized, which is great because you already put it on the fridge, and you can just slap that bad boy on there. It's great. So
Yeah. It's
love to see it.
TikTok idea, right?
Yeah, I did find that from TikTok.
We'll
Yeah.
probably keep it there forever.
Yeah.
Honestly,
love it.
the next 10 years.
Chinese propaganda. Get on the fridge.
I love it. I love it. But yeah, so we have photography planned, which is great in Hawaii.
Yeah.
But
Oh
have
yeah, by the way, Barbie, you're booked on December 2nd.
you? So
Haven't told her yet.
we're all set there, but catering. Trying to handle that right now. There's no In and Out in Hawaii, right?
No.
Yeah. So we're gonna have to fly a lot of burgers out. Yeah.
I don't think we're doing burgers.
Walter actually just let me know that McDonald's is catering now.
Oh yeah.
So
We can have McDonald's cater our wedding.
that's what me and Walter are gonna go in on that. Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I don't. I think I'll
Getting excited, see? Yeah. But no, we're thinking sushi for the appetizer and then Hawaiian for the meal because we're in Hawaii. It
Yeah.
seems like it makes sense.
Hawaiian food.
Yeah.
Very logical. You like that?
Yeah. Probably not gonna get L&L, even though I love L&L. But
Do you have something against it?
I feel like because it's here, it's not like Hawaii only.
Okay,
You know,
yeah, I get
so that's the other thing. Like all of our vendors, we want to like give back to the island. So we're trying to like do all local stuff.
I
Yeah.
love that.
Actually, where we're getting married is where you came from to meet her, right? Tell us this story.
So my wife and I met 5 years ago, drunk at a pool party, and I did not know this at the time, but it was Zanny's first time like walking without crutches because she had just got hit by a car, and she had a massive scar on her leg. And I didn't know this, but she'd been out all day, and obviously, beautiful woman. Guys have been hitting on her, and she was fed up with it. And so she walked by me and my friends, and they're drunk, and they're like, "Oh, hey, what's up?" Like, "What happened to your leg?" and she was like, "Oh, I got bit by a shark," which was obviously lying. And she's like, "I got bit by a shark," and like kept walking. And I was like, "Oh, you're a fucking liar." And then that is how we met. So
I was
That is romantic.
Toxic. Hello.
That is way more, wow, romantic. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah,
But-
but how it relates to your story is, you know, we were gonna meet up later, and then we got too drunk, so we didn't meet up later. And he was like, "Well, let's go on a date tomorrow." And about an hour before our date, he was at your wedding venue partying, having a bunch of fun, and he texted me, and I don't know him. He texted me, no context. I'm white girl wasted. So I'm like, are you not coming? I mean, are we not doing this? So I basically was like, I'm not gonna go to this date because I mean, why would I go? This guy's white girl wasted. He's not even gonna show up. And then I just so happened to be with a girl who knew him and was like, you should go. So I didn't bail, ended up going on this date, and then we're married now.
Wow. Give it up for that. Give it up.
I'll give it up for Zanny for going on a date with me.
Wow. So
Not
that's the
even
pickup
enough.
line. I'm white girl wasted.
Yeah.
Single guys, use that out there, eh? That's awesome.
Yeah. It worked once.
Right?
It's the only time it needed to work. So.
Isn't that kind of why we went on our first date? Because you knew I had mutual
Yeah.
mutual people?
Yeah, that's why we met
Robert,
online and
yeah.
I like actually gave you my home address.
Yeah.
Which was
So, okay, so is this weird?
I
We could
saw
get the
that on
audience
a
involved.
Netflix
Yeah.
episode
Well, so I
once.
watch a lot of Dateline now, and dude, oh my gosh, I'm so that's a whole other thing. Never mind. But I don't know. Is it weird to pick up a girl on a date?
Well, when you meet them online, it is.
Wait to like pick her up in your car.
Yeah.
And it's very gentlemanly.
Thank you.
But
See?
when you don't know somebody, that's so dangerous. But because we had mutual friends, I was like, all right, I think this is cool, and here's my address. Yeah, pick me up.
Yeah. So it was like completely a normal thing for me. I was just picking a girl up, but to her it was like super sketch, and then it ended up working out.
Yes.
But yeah,
Wait, so you felt sketched out, but you still let him?
because she saw the mutual friends.
That was the
Yeah.
only reason. But I mean, I had dated other guys that I met online, and I wouldn't. I dated other guys. I know, crazy. I would never give
We hate
them
that.
my home address before I like met them a few times. You know.
So something about him
Yeah.
through the online profile must have let you know
Yeah.
that if he can come to my house, this is
Yeah, because we had mutual friends. So I was like, if anything happens to
And
me,
she did a full background check
mutual
on me.
friend is to blame.
Wait, were they like good mutual friends or like casual?
They were
well,
Cutco people.
Yeah, Cutco people. So I said,
The most trustworthy.
Cutco, yeah, this is gonna work out.
Yeah.
Are you sponsored by Cutco?
I should be at this point.
That's-
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, once a rep, always a rep. So yeah. Wow.
Most people go to the school of hard knocks. You're at the school of selling knives.
Dude, hey, I went to the school of Craigslist.
Ooh.
But no, seriously, this is a serious thing. When all my friends were at college playing sports, I wanted to do music. So I opened up a studio and I just started making Craigslist ads. Like, I'll record you for $30 an hour, and I made all my best friends on Craigslist. Yeah.
Well, some of your best friends you met working at a nursery.
Yes, we worked at a plant shop together, or a
We
nursery.
did. We did.
I still don't know anything about the soil.
Zanny still owns a
But you
book.
sold it.
Yeah, I sold
To-
it.
A lot of it.
I slain a lot of that soil. Yeah.
Zanny still has a book that has like all the plants in it that she like memorized to like sell plants. So
It's true. It's true. I still have it. I'm kind of hung up on this idea that your friends who sold knives convinced you that the guy who sold knives was the one who should pick you up from your house.
I also
Yeah.
sold a lot of stuff. I sold soil, I sold knives, I was selling like energy drinks at one point. Joe knows the hustle. I was selling all kinds of shit. Yeah, so yeah, I mean, it worked out.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
So Bumble, we got to sponsor our wedding, by the way. I'm gonna email you tomorrow. All right.
um,
You've been trying to get sponsored by Bumble for like 8 years now. It's about time. I feel
Yeah.
like if you just keep trying just by the odds, I think
It's
we've
got
actually
law of numbers.
It's gonna happen.
Law of numbers.
Well, he was in a commercial.
Were you?
you were in a
A
Bumble
Bumble
commercial?
Yeah,
Huh?
yeah. Yeah, it wasn't for it was for Bumble Biz.
Oh.
Because I had met a guy in Texas, and then we did these toy drives together, and then so Bumble hired us to do a commercial.
Nice.
And so I was like, well, we should do another commercial with her.
Yeah, you guys are
So-
like a living testament to.
Yeah, and then now Walter met his girl on Bumble.
Yeah.
Brr, brr,
That's
brr, brr.
international.
It's now fiance.
Yeah.
Oh,
Fiancé.
his fiancé, yeah. But yeah, wow, I can't believe that was that long ago.
How long?
8 years, like to the day. It was like 8 years ago.
Yeah.
7 years, 8 years ago.
Yeah, 8 years.
I met her 2 weeks before I moved to LA.
Ooh.
Yeah. She came to LA a lot that year.
You didn't go back to SAC?
I went like twice a month. Yeah, I was always in SAC. Yeah. Wow, time flies.
I remember when you moved and it was like 50% LA, 50% Sacramento. It was every other week he was home, and I'm
People-
curious what that
yeah.
would have been like if you hadn't met, you know, because
It would've
you
been
really
really-
have stayed so connected because of that. It seems.
It's wild. I actually don't think any of this would have happened because I would have never left LA. I'd have just been in Hollywood or just doing my thing. So it's like so cool how it all worked out. We built this home
Aw.
together. so yeah, wow, this is crazy times. I want to bring up one little story. When Hosanna asked, oh, she thought I was called Butter Buddy. Okay, because I have this. Okay, I have a pet peeve. Well, I don't like people calling me Bud or Buddy. Like, what a bud? Or what a buddy? And so I told her that one time at a coffee shop. I was like, yeah, I don't like that. But as you can see, sometimes I talk really fast. And she thought, wow, people really call you Butter Buddy? Like, that's like really mean. It's like, oh, I didn't think I was overweight, but thank you. And I was actually bigger at this time too. Seriously, I was like 40 pounds heavier.
But
So,
the
yeah.
funny thing is, I never clarified that for years.
So
and
the whole time I thought she was calling me like larger, and I just was like, wow, that girl is bold. Like all those years calling me a Butter Buddy. And then years later, I don't know how it came up. We talked.
Yeah,
and you're
finally
like-
kind of got down to the root of it.
Yeah, so I've gotten over that trauma now, and we're here on this podcast. So I just wanted to close that gate. Yeah.
You know, that felt good for me. And
I know, right? That's why I
I've been
wanted
the
you on here.
victim.
We had to clear this up. So
No, you're just such a bully.
I know, that's what people say, and that's why I became a therapist, so I could just really get in people's head, bully them,
Oh, gosh.
bully them
Full
out of their own
circle.
problems.
oh my gosh, I'm just thinking of if a client comes in and they're like, I sell cacao, we would change providers.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I just can't work with you.
Sorry.
I'm so booked.
So good. But thank you both for being here. I know it was a drive for you guys, celebrating our 1 year anniversary. Appreciate you both. We're looking forward to many memories together. And thank you, babe. You're here a lot as well. It's so good to have you on set. I love you.
I love you too.
And if you loved what you saw, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and
Hit the bell button.
hit the bell button. Check out Powerful Pauses and her trophy husband, Coleman. And everybody that we had on. Give it up for you guys. Thank you for being here. And be sure to use code SPREADGOOD at acidrainwater.com for 15% off your acid water. Spread good, baby. Thank you. All right, back to the party. Let's get these fights on, eh?
I was like, wait, do you say
I'll
like
check
cut?
now.
Or like- I was like, what are you looking at?
Oh, that's funny.
That's showbiz, baby.
All right, chug it. Cheers.
You can't post that. That can't post
Get the chug.
that. My lips are shaking, I was so nervous.
I can even tell. You guys
I
are
was
great.
like-
You're just hanging out.
You did great.
You're like, what's your name? And I was like,
Oh God.
You guys did great. Thanks for hanging out.
Thanks for having us.
Oh, where's the?
Dude, I thought he was gonna make you break out the Taylor guitar.
Yeah, yeah. Which girl? Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. That's crazy. Yeah, her husband came on. I met her at Grace, who was on the podcast. She had a book. She's an author. Grace Feather. You need to meet Grace, actually. She's like a really artistic girl. But she launched her book, and she had a release party at Barnes & Noble at the Grove. And so I went to go support her, and she like shouted out the pod. She was like doing a keynote. And she's like, I was on Brody's podcast. And then so Gotham girl saw that and came up to me and was like, can I be on your pod? And I was like, we do. Right here. Well, watch
This mic is too high. Drop it, drop it, drop it.
Yeah. I just been living, I feed a bankroll. How the saying go, got it flooded to my ankles. Need a raincoat, pair of boots and a dang bow.